Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight. Sorry about that little delay here. Welcome to tonight's action here between Kearney High School and this District A2 matchup between the host Kearney Bearcats and the Chieftains from Bellevue East. My name is Robert Goff. We'll be calling play-by-play. Next to me, Nate Mishu, Kearney High alum, Midland University soccer player. It's always great to see Nate here tonight. He'll give some great insight here. Nate, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Mr. Goff?
Not too bad, my man. What do you think about tonight? What are we going to think for the Bearcats?
Yeah, you'd like to see him to get off to a really quick start, and we'll see a break here. Oh, unlucky.
Ooh. That would have been a nice quick start.
Yeah, exactly, talking about that. You'd like to see him see if they can get a goal in that first 10 minutes. And in all honesty, I think you're going to see Coach Steimer kind of pushing him hard through that first 10 minutes. These are all kind of funny games. You know, you're an 8. You know, it's technically your second seed in the state. You know, Bellevue East not had an amazing year, obviously, statistic-wise, record-wise. So you'd like to see if they can't get a goal early in that first 10 minutes and kind of settle themselves and kind of see if they can push on for Thursday.
Right. You know, that was a good shot there at the start there. Carson Elstermeyer made a break down the right side there. Cross just missed the foot of Royce Austin. That had been a good start here 45 seconds into the game. But nice on Bearcats. These two teams did meet actually the very first game of the season. They met at the Bell East tournament. Bearcats came out with a 6-0 victory. So now they're meeting here in district finals. You know, so it's hopefully it's off the Bearcats here. They can bookend it, you know, start Bell East season, and, you know, not to be mean, but we kind of hope we end their season.
Yeah.
That's your honesty.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for here from them, just kind of playing nice, easy games. And, again, first 10 minutes, I'd like to see if they can't get one, kind of settle themselves down.
Right.
And then kind of start finding the ball and see if they can't, you know, obviously add more than, you know, I think you're always going for a little bit more than last time that you put on them. So, you know, you put 6 on them the first time. Can you put 7, 8, you know, really make your statement?
True. Absolutely. Here, you know, another game following this one here. Again, this is the A2 district here. Kearney High is the number 1 seed. Bella East is the number 4. Again, this is postseason play. Win and go home. So now we're playing on here. Later tonight on their way is the other matchup between Millard West, the number 2 seed Millard West, and the 3 seed of Elkhorn South.
Yeah,
that'll be a great game.
That'll be a good one to follow. A little chilly after as it starts.
Yeah,
obviously it's about 43 degrees, windy, and a smidge of rain there. There's kind of on and off. So
nice touch there by 9. Who is that? That's going.
Naharo
that's there. Oh, okay. No, nice. That's Naharo. Nice touch down there. Throw in deep in the Bearcats. The person to watch for here for Bell East, number 10 Miracle Najafa, senior. Good explosives, very strong young man here. They'll try to feed the ball to him. Bearcats are trying to attack here. Foz up for it. Elstermeyer. Speed going down. Definitely tell us the speed there of the Bearcats.
Yeah, you're going to be able to see it. It's going to be real fast today out here.
Oh, Royce.
Yeah, unlucky. Again, a good attempt there down the right. So you're going to see the Bearcats, you know, obviously they're a very fast team in general, but with a little bit of rain that it's had on this turf, you're really going to see kind of that speed of play pick up for them, you know, especially having their front 3. I'm not going to assume they're all faster than their back line.
Right, yeah. That was definitely showed here earlier. And I had a chance to watch that first game, and definitely the Bearcat speed showed throughout here. Now, Bearcats actually a little bit under the weather right now. Royce Austin was fighting off a little bug this morning, I heard. But he's out there. He's battling through. I expect nothing else but Royce. There's Carson Swartz. Bearcats open up at kind of a 4-man back line, 2 defensive mids. Royce Austin, a holding mid or offensive mid, and then 2 wingers, which would be Carson Elstermeyer on the right side and Elliot Lebsack on the left. And up top here, the striker position that put A.J. Foz, number 1, who had just had the ball in his foot.
Yeah, that'll be a free kick here. Good individual skill by Foz there carrying the ball. It's going to give Royce an opportunity for him. What are we on? 30 yards out here. So, you know, we'll see if Royce wants to put this one in the air a little bit. If you're just going to see him, unlucky, a little quick start while the keeper is setting up his wall and just hits the outside of the wall. But good idea there from Royce. You might want to – anytime we're going to see a free kick today, you're going to see it, you know, if he can't skip that ball about 2-3 yards in front of the keeper, and you're actually going to pick up pace just due to the turf.
Yeah, that wet turf there will let it pass a little faster. Throw in there. Bearcats are coming in on they're 15-0. They are the lone remaining undefeated team in the state. 15-0. The Bellevue East Chieftains coming in. They are 3-12 on the season. Young team, I do believe they're starting a couple freshmen out here.
They are very young. Quite a few freshmen and sophomores out there on the field for them. So something to look forward to if you're a Chieftain fan.
Yeah, Jeremy Lenz, their coach, talked to him earlier, in the year. He's had some high hopes. He's trying to get the players out there, trying to build the culture there. It's good for him. W's. They'll fight here all at the end. Glad to see them come out again. Thank you for all of you who are tuning in tonight for our Stride Sports. This is postseason play. We want to thank for everybody, our financial sponsor, especially First National Bank, for the financial support.
And you're about to see a goal.
Elliot
Elliot his head. Oh, my goodness.
Flag was up. Actually, the flag was up offsides anyway.
All right.
So, but all the financial support, if it went out for the financial support of patrons like First National Bank, we couldn't bring you these games here, this postseason games, on our Stride Sports channel. So thank you again for First National Bank and everybody else who support us financially to bring us this games. And actually, nice thing, tonight's the late game between Elkhorn South and Millard West. Again, it's postseason, so there's a cost factor. Thank the administrations of those for the cost. And
you're going to
maybe
ball
see
in.
a goal
here.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a good start.
That's a nice shot there by A.J. Foz.
Exactly like we were talking about. 7 minutes into the game. I guess if you want me to be real specific, 6 minutes and 12 seconds. So that's a good start there from the Bearcats. Exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to see right there from the Bearcats.
Great run from Foz across the back line and in and puts it in the far right corner.
Yeah. Goal by number A.J. Foz at the, 6-minute mark? 7-minute mark. So that's goal. That's what the Bearcats want to start. Nate, you just had it right. Bearcats want to start, get off fast pace. And again, in these frigid temperatures, and a team that's a big underdog like Bell East, 3-hour trip, you get a couple goals on them.
Yeah,
teams,
you don't want to give anything up. Fast start is kind of is what you're going to do, and you're going to kind of honestly see them put a good 45 minutes if these guys, or 40 minutes. Sorry, they only play 40 minutes in high school. Yeah. Good 40 minutes.
You're thinking of your Midland days,
right? Getting a good 40-minute workout in here if you're and maybe them starting the second half, and see if you can't honestly get a little bit of a break. Increase your fitness there. Be ready for Thursday.
That's exactly right there. So Bearcats get on the board first with the Foz goal. That's what we want to do. 7-minute goal. And ball coming midfield.
Ball in by Foz, and unlucky.
Again, it is wet. It's kind of dreary outside. A little bit of wind coming from the north, but not a whole lot that's really going to make the game a matter.
Yeah,
So
personally, other than it being 45, I'm a big fan of overcast and a little bit of rain that speeds up the play. The ball kind of zips around. I know that these guys, you kind of like to zip that ball on the turf a little bit. I know that these guys are probably looking forward to it, other than it's a little bit on the colder side. I mean, I prefer more of a 60-degree and overcast with a little bit of rain, but I mean, you kind of got to deal with what you got to deal with, and as you've seen, they've adjusted to the surface well, and had a good first start. That stays in.
Keeper kept that. Can kick it out. The go keeper for them. I think that is it number 1?
Yeah, Mr.
Smeeby. He is a freshman. Got some tall lengths to him for a freshman there. Carson Swartz battling on with 7. Luis Urzura, one of the few seniors. Elstermeyer trying to look up there. Nice ball, finding Foz.
Unfortunately, there's that turf playing on the opposite side of it. And there's
another goal there. Elliot Lebsack.
Elliot's on the backside there. It's good little late run, but that defender can't let him get across. He needs to put a little shoulder right in Elliot's chest and say, hey, not going to get to this ball.
Exactly. That's what we wanted to see there. Nice run by Carson. Was it Elstermeyer or Foz?
Good ball by Elstermeyer into Foz. Yeah. Foz across the back, just outside of Royce's feet, and then Elliot making a very late run. In all honesty, I was very surprised he even got to it. Probably shouldn't have gotten to it.
I thought it going across there. I was like, oh, this ain't going to go in here. And next thing you know, it's in the net. So Bearcats up. Again, this is exactly scripted what we wanted, what Coach Steinberg wanted. Quick start. Get going, get up.
And Elliot might be in behind here. Like to see if Goff can get this quickly to Elliot, and there just like that, and see if we can't use
quick throw. Nice stop play there.
Some good defending there.
Bearcats got to throw in here. No, free kick. Sorry. This
Must
is,
have been. I think it's a handball. I couldn't quite tell if he was going
handball.
to call it, but that'll be just fine. Again, I would like that's a great ball there.
Great ball, Austin. I
Yeah,
think
and it's going to be a foul. Yep.
Yeah,
a little
flag was
bit
up.
on the back there. A little bit on the back there from Carson.
Carson, a little bit of push.
That's
not
all
not
right.
much. It's okay.
Again, looking for Carson on those set pieces. Can we find his head?
Okay. Yep. Bearcats trying to pin it in. And again, it's in a wet, dreary day. You know, this is where you kind of worry about injuries, cramps, stuff like that. And this is what Coach Steinberg wanted. Get a lead, start building on the lead, building lead. So towards the second half, we can get a lot of those second-tier players in, the bench in. And because the big game is Thursday night.
Yeah, I just want to see if you can prevent any injuries, obviously, on this, slippery surface. And
Exactly.
kind of if you can limit minutes. I mean, that's always, soccer's not a game of typically a lot of subs. So if you can limit minutes for your starters, that's always the best. And, oh, my goodness, look at that little bit right there. Unlucky.
Back here.
If you can limit minutes is always the best for your starters. I mean, they play, you play, 15, 16 games, sometimes more in a year that, any chance that you can limit, them playing 70-plus minutes a game is always a benefit for them.
Right, nice ball in there. Foss couldn't quite control there. So again, that's that quick turf. Substitution in the game here for the first one for the Chieftains. Number 2, Colin Pete, sophomore in. Looks like he's going to be coming in as a left back. So. Yeah. Midfield high kicked up there by 11, Galindo. Brought down by Carson Swartz. Number 4. Belly's just right now just struggling finding feet right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see if they can't get that ball on the surface and see if they can't connect a few passes here and get the ball forward.
Yeah. And this is the advantage the Bearcats have.
And play it out wide. And can you touch towards goal? Have a shot. That's a good finish.
That's in the goal. Colin Goff.
I think it's out for
No, is it out? It is. I thought that was in.
Yeah, good save by the keeper.
That was a good save by the keeper, right? Goff tried to chip it over here. Nice bounce here coming up from the left back position. And I got a little excited about that one because, it's my son.
just a little bit.
Defenders don't get a lot of love. Royce Austin with the corner. Up
that's
over
a
top.
Good ball. Oh.
That was a good shot. Ooh, Jaden Ingen went up. Kind of get on top of his head. Jaden coming up from that center back position. That's the advantage. We have guys like Jaden Ingen, center back, but he's 6'1", 6'2", basketball player, can jump up. Defense got a lot there. Goff had that nice run. He'd get and try to chip it, hit the side of the net. I thought it was in. And then Ingen tried to have it head on the ball. Ingen had a good couple weekends. He had 2 goals.
Yeah, it's nice when you see a defender get a goal.
Yeah,
I love the center backs.
When your center backs get 2 goals in a day.
Hey, that's what they're out there to do, though, on attacking set pieces. I mean,
exactly.
they're typically your biggest players on the field for that reason.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he did there. Ingen had the one goal he had, I believe, against North Star. The ball kind of bounced around on a corner kick, and it came up. He heel kicked it back in, and it just went in.
I think I did end up seeing that.
Yeah. that was a great goal.
That
and the other
takes talent.
the other one was just a header in, beautiful header in. Carson Swartz had that out throw in. Nice job by Goff flicking it forward here. Foz over to Lebsack.
And you're going to see Elstermeyer.
There's Elstermeyer make a run.
See if we can find it. Yeah, it's good defending again there.
Yep.
Playing quickly. I like it. Can we get Elstermeyer in the box? I like us to go one-on-one here.
Elster trying to get across the box. Good defending number 4. That's a good job by Daniel Reedy, senior, clearing out. Goff controls. Get back to Swartz. Going to reset it. Swing it over to Spath. Two defensive mids there. Spath and Swartz. Get a nice shot at the Bearcats.
Royce have a shot. Oh, just cut him off there. Good touch by him. And you're just going to want to see him keep it.
And Bearcats would mind just the ball. Going to flick over.
Decent little ball. Elliott's going to be onside.
Chuck in.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Nice shot over.
Tipped it.
It was tipped. Corner kick.
Good little ball by Elliott there.
That was a nice little play. Nice shot. Kind of went top of the head of the Bellevue East defender. Flicked over top for a corner kick. That'll be the first Bearcat corner kick, I believe, of the game.
And ball is going to come in the box from DeVries.
DeVries headed out.
A bad one. And good goalkeeping there.
Yep.
Nope.
And we are 14 minutes into the game. Bearcats leading 2-0 on goals. A.J. Fosgoal at the 7-minute mark. And the Lebsack goal at the 9-minute mark here. So far, Bearcats been in control. Limited fouls. Royce Austin flicked a nice ball over top to Elstermeyer.
And you're going to see the
Oh.
turf skip there. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what you talk about here. You've played a lot of soccer in some wet fields, and you know that ball just skips a little faster, doesn't it?
Unlucky. That was a good look by Royce there and a great run by Elstermeyer. Again, it's hard to get that little bit of check when you're trying to. Royce is going to put a little bit of backspin on that and try to get it to check, but it's a little harder on turf. Grass that grabs typically a little bit more.
In Kearney High School, they, as the number 2 overall seed in the state by according to NSA point standings, they earn the right to host this district. That's why Bellevue East made the long trek out here, and it's why later tonight, Millard West and Elkhorn South, 2 schools very close to each other, made the long trek to come out here. Now I understand, if I was Omaha schools, I do understand that'd be a long trip, but there's been many times that Kearney High's been forced to head that trick to Omaha. So, nice job by blanking that off by Jordan DeFries. Kick it back. Engen going to set it up. Back out of Schwartz. Bearcats going to spread the field. Nice job by Kavarik. Goff kind of spread
That's a
out
great ball. That's a great ball by Schwartz. 30-yard pass there, splitting the defensive lines, finding Foz. See if we can't get a goal out of this ball. Unlucky.
Coming out of the break, there's number 7, Urzua. And we will keep a track on some games as they go throughout the state tonight. There's several district games going on, and we will keep track of those on how well they're doing. Some big scores going tonight. Again, I think there was 4 or 5 districts last night. All kind of went to shade. The only really big upset in the whole district was Lincoln Southeast. It was a 3 seed, defeated Omaha Burke, a 2 seed. And Omaha Burke was a high 2 seed. Actually, they're sitting 6th in total points until last night. I think that's going to be, that's Bearcat throw. Nice job. Lebsack kicking it off. Quick throw in. And we'll check on some, again, we get some scores here. We'll check as they go on. So again, so far no districts here. Actually, good game here. We have Lexington and North Platte are playing in a sub-district final in Class B. Bearcats are familiar with both those 2 teams, and right now it is 2-1 Lexington at the half.
Would assume Lex would win that game.
Yeah.
As they are honestly probably
That's
quite better than.
Yeah, if you never a chance.
North Platte not bad, but
North Platte's not a bad team, but Lex is a good team.
Lex is pretty darn good year in and year out.
Yeah, and I tell you, if you never a chance to watch that Lexington team, I think they're going to do some damage. They got a very talented sophomore class.
Oh.
that was dirty by Royce.
And
again-
He's using it to his
And
advantage.
should we give that?
Unfortunately, Royce is going to do all the work, but Foz is going to get the goal.
He's going to slide in the goal there.
Hey, he'll take it. That's all right.
That's okay. Royce did a nutmeg, 2 moves, went around, shot it, and bounced right to Foz. And I know Foz, he'd be like, I scored that goal, and Royce like, I did everything else.
Exactly.
Those 2 have known each other for a long, long time. So Foz gets his 2nd goal of the game, the 18-minute mark.
Yeah, you're going to start seeing maybe a little bit more on
Bearcats
the
come in.
substitution side here.
Yep. In for the Bearcats, number 4, Jaron Hoffert.
Good shift there by Carson. Does a lot of work in the midfield. I don't think he ever comes out. So a little bit of rest for Carson here. I honestly wouldn't even surprise if he maybe gets 10 minutes in the second half and is done. Rest his legs up.
Yeah, this is where, Coach Steinberg going to try to rest players. Carson he was dealing a little bit of an ankle issue here, so that's why Coach Steinberg got him out. 'Cause usually Carson's kind of a warrior. He gets in there, plays a lot.
Yeah.
But
Good to give him a little bit of rest every now and again. Can't
good
complain
ball
with
slot in.
Oh,
That
my
could be-
goodness.
That was a
Yeah,
save.
that's good goalkeeping there again.
that was.
very
Foul.
good work by Hoffert there, using his body.
And Jaron Hofford coming off the bench has been a very valuable player for the Bearcats this year. He's played some. Usually he's a winger, but we had an injury to Braden Spath for 2 or 3 games. He rolled an ankle. Oh, good ball. I think Foz was off. That's why he didn't go after that one. Braden Spath rolled an ankle in Lincoln Southeast game, so he's out about 3 games. And Jaron Hofford came off the bench and played a great defensive mid position because usually he's a winger.
Yeah. Honestly had a very good summer. I coached a lot of these guys during the summer and had a very good summer, very productive, increased a lot as a player, and you kind of see that transferring into the high school season this year, whether it's out on the wing with his pace and his ability to go 1v1 and putting balls in the box, or his touch in the midfield and being able to keep the ball on the ground and play with Carson in there when he was in there. So again, almost not quite as big and as physical as Carson, but again, another player who's good with the ball at his feet.
Yeah. Royce Austin is going to span the field, find Foz up there. In this kind of wet, cold, dreary evening.
That's a great touch right there. Can he spin off
it out? Goff trying to round it up there, see if he can keep it back in. Oh, that's going to be off for, looks like a Belly's throw in. Goff is trying to break into the left side there, couldn't quite find him.
Yeah, just a little bit behind him. I'd like to see that ball 2-3 yards. More advanced, so that way he's running onto it and he's not reaching behind.
Right, he can kind of push him, maybe throw a cross in there. Looks like Bearcat throw in. Bearcats up around Steinbrook at 20. Well, again, we're 20 minutes in. Welcome to, glad you guys tuning in tonight's action between Kearney High School and the visiting Chieftains of Bellevue East. Kearney jumped out 3-0 lead on a 7-minute goal by L.J. Foz. Then 2 minutes later, Elliot Lebsack puts in his first one of the night. And then with 19 minutes remaining, A.J. Foz gets his second one. After a lot of work done by Royce Austin, some incredible footwork, he kind of banged off the goalie, and there was Elliot, and there was A.J., and he just kind of tapped it in. But that's how teamwork goes. Royce will give him a hard time, but he'll give it to Elliot. A.J. will be like, okay, fine, as long as the team scores. And, again, this is the start the Bearcats absolutely wanted to do. Big start here, 3-0, in control. Good ball forward here to number 10. Miracle Najafa, good strong kid. He'll turn, he'll hit it hard. So you're gonna kind of want to limit his touches.
There's a little bit of playing from the Chieftains. That's not bad. End product's not great, but again, Najafa does well, holds the ball up, gets it out wide. Again, comes back to the middle. Unfortunately, a wayward shot, but again, that's 4 or 5 passes they connected there, got forward and got a shot off.
Yeah, Galindo had a shot there, right. First time really Jacob Hardy, goalie, has been included into the game very much here.
Tough day to be a keeper in these cold games when
it is.
You're not going to, hopefully you're not going to see a lot. In all honesty, you don't mind it, but I mean, you sit back there and I think he wets his gloves a little bit, if I remember correctly, and your hands are going to be a little cold. I'm not a big fan of having my hands cold and wet, but you might little shoe warmers in for the night standing back there.
That's my thought. Is you put hand? You've played goal a few times.
A few times, and I was not 6'4" when I was a younger kid. I was about 5'5" till high school, so all of a sudden it kind of took off.
Now, would you put hand warmers
Honestly,
in the gloves?
Probably not. No, I don't think you ever see a keeper
do that because it kind of is a different feel.
Yeah, maybe a keeper who doesn't play it very often, who's not used to having his hands cold, and so that's just something that I think I would say most keepers just deal with, and it's part of the game.
It's kind of how the hand warmers. It kind of throw them off. It's something different. So yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know if Jacob Hard put in, but good ball. Trying to find DeFreeze. Jordan DeFreeze on. He's a right back. Pushed forward there. Bearcats do swing their outside backs quite a bit up into the game now. Number 12 for the Chieftains, Anthony Melendez, another sophomore. He's coming in. Coming out, number 3, Alex Areola. Coach Lenz, not a very big team tonight, talking it. I like seeing him on the sideline there. Just still coaching his team. Even though they're down 3-0 here on the road, 3-hour road trip in wet, miserable kind of conditions, he's still coaching his team. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, that's how they develop as players. That's how they, increase their soccer knowledge, increase what he's wanting to try to do. I mean, you see that the shape is there. They don't get out of shape, which is good. Eventually as they start getting what he wants, however, what type of system he wants to play, if he wants the ball on the ground a bit more, if he likes it to play forward, it takes a while to instill something like that. And you got to have the right combination, and you've got to build that combination between the players. So, good to see him continuing, even though, they haven't had too much progression going forward, but that one opportunity and being down 3-0,
Yeah,
20 minutes into the game.
That's something they can always build on. You get a goal here. It's something to build on. Nice ball by Lebsack trying to find Goff on the overlap. Cleared out by number 4, Reedy. Right to Spath.
That's a great touch by him. That's it. Is he offsides? Yeah, looked a
Goff
little
was
bit off up here. Couldn't quite tell from the box, but looked about, half yard offsides in my
That's what I looked at too. That's what I thought here was like Goff might be a little bit offsides. He's not quite used to looking for that. He's usually pulling people offsides, not getting offsides. He'll probably take that one and say, yeah, I got 9 offsides called on me. I'm a defender. He'll probably have a little fun with that one. So it's an offside kick here. It's second offsides for the Bearcats. Spath going up. Back kick there. Again, Bearcats just trying to control the ball. They're in no hurry right now. Got a lead. Got control.
Good touch by Spath there. Great job getting the ball forward. See if we can find Fozen behind. Oh, that's a great ball as well. Oh, you don't see Spath in these two positions.
No, usually hold not.
He's usually sitting for Carson.
Right. Usually Carson's the one going forward and Spath's not. Cleared out 14. Giovanni Bustamante. He kind of upset with himself. He's trying to swing it around there.
Ooh, that might go.
It's going to be, looks like for a throw-in.
Yep.
Reedy clear that over top of Foz. Bearcat throw on the right side. That'll be DeFreeze, Jordan DeFreeze, junior. 7 senior stars for the Bearcats. Very experienced team. Nice job by Austin swinging around.
Little turn again. Unlucky. Right idea, though. One more touch, and I think that ball is going across the box. It just got just a smidge away from him there.
Jaffa, number 10, trying to corral it in.
Oh,
Spath
okay.
Kind of kick back. That's going to
Wasn't the easiest pass for the keeper there.
Yeah. I think it kind of threw Foz off because
if I'm that keeper, I'm like, God, you help me out a little bit.
Yeah. I think
at least roll it smooth back to me.
I kind of thought it threw Foz off.
It's a smooth surface today. There should be no bumps there. Give that one to me a little bit smoother so I can just, in a sense, just hoof it out.
Nice ball there.
Get over.
It did.
It's unlucky that you play that fine game. Does the defender head it or does that come over? And I think that just quite threw Foz off just that little bit because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think he's probably one of the best touches I've seen in quite some time.
Yep. And throw in from Bearcats. Oh,
unlucky. A little wet ball there. Unfortunately, that's going to be a foul.
That's a foul. Yeah,
that's super unlucky.
That's really unlucky because I was wondering, like the officials.
There's nothing he can do about that.
No, because you start in a motion. In high school rules, you start in a motion whatsoever. Even the ball, it came out of his hands.
The only time that it gets it, only you get it back is if the ball never came in.
Right. No, in high school rules, it's as soon as you leave your hands.
Okay.
It's in your thing. In club rules. In club soccer, the ball has to
some of these high
come.
School
yeah,
rules, in my opinion, are really dumb.
Yeah, the ball in high school
That's
rules.
That's a freaking hell of a turn.
Oh, Lebsack in.
That's
it.
Yes.
Elliot Lebsack with his second goal of the evening. That was an incredible turn and finish.
Wow. Yeah, there is a little difference between the refereeing system and rules during high school play as compared to FIFA. FIFA if the ball doesn't go in and they get it back.
The ball doesn't go into play. In FIFA rules, the ball doesn't go into play, you get the ball back. In high school rules, as soon as the ball leaves your hands, it's in.
Yeah, just a few things that are different.
Yeah, so that's
that being one.
That being one.
And
there's a few substitution rules, but that's kind of the major one.
That and the cards. Cards are the other one that you have to come over and explain it in high school, and you don't in FIFA.
And also in FIFA,
you also have a fourth official in FIFA who can explain the card. So, I mean, in a sense, it's the same thing, but technically, if you're in a FIFA setting, they do not have to explain the card. Oh, look at this. Oh, good goalkeeping.
Good goalkeeping there. Shot there.
That's good goalkeeping there.
And in for the Chieftains, number 20, Mason Hall, freshman. Coming in, I think, for 16, Kyle Bishop, sophomore.
Would like to maybe start seeing some subs here.
I actually kind of started
a little bit. You can give them the last, 10 minutes to let them go. And then, start your starters for the first 10 minutes of the half. I honestly think that's probably a decent way to go. Oh, Royce is looking at it. Oh, I told you he was going to look 2, 3, 4 yards in front. I wouldn't mind that.
No, it's actually not.
It doesn't bother me as long as it's on target.
Yeah, that's actually a nice shot there by Austin. I think it kind of caught
almost,
the keeper.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost done the keeper as well, but good goalkeeping, safe hands.
Yeah, I thought he almost caught the keeper off there a little bit by
taking a shot from
42
yards
40
out.
yards out.
Hey, he's got the wind at his back.
And the wind is a little bit there out of the north. Bearcats out there. Austin trying to.
Again. Look at it.
It's
a great ball. Look at that ball. Oh, my goodness.
Lebsack going for it. There it is.
Hey,
there it is.
Hey, there's his hat trick.
Lebsack with the hat trick.
Royce with the hat trick of assists, I believe. I could be wrong, but
I do. Yeah, that's got to be his.
Royce is just distributing just as much as you would like to see from the number 10 role.
Yep. And it looks like Bearcats are starting to do their substitutions right now coming into the game. Number 13.
Probably start seeing some the wingers come out here looking at Angel Avila is going to come in along with Rylan Garrett.
Yep. Rylan Garrett, freshman, coming to the game. And number 13, Angel Avila Jr. coming in. Elstermeyer coming out and Lebsack coming out. Lebsack again.
Good good productivity right there again. I mean, your first half's gone exactly how you wanted to. I mean, I can't say they've really done a whole lot wrong. They've not started slow. You've gotten your goal within the first 10 minutes. You've gained a 5-0 lead. You've gotten to rest some of your stars. This is exactly what you're looking for the first round of your district game. Now what you want to see the last 10 minutes of this half, if you're making subs, you don't want to see that level drop off. And as you start the second half, you're most likely going to start with your starters, have a good 10-minute run around for them, and then get your bench players in. And again, it can't drop off. You can't have bench players that are going to come in and drop off just because you're up 5, 6, 7, nothing. Ooh, Rylan was through there. Fouls a goal. Uses a little one-on-one here. We're going to
kick it cleared over there. Trying to find
the field. Rylan Garrett there, and he's going to have a shot. Unlucky Angel just misses.
Trying to battle out there. A little fight there. Yeah, and this is what Steinberg's going to want. Yeah, Bearcats are up 5-0 in complete control of this game. However, he's going to say, hey, guys, you're in there. The Rylan Garrett, you're a freshman. You're getting some, kind of some good. We want to get some good, meaningful varsity minutes time. You're the future of Kearney High soccer, so don't play easy. You go get it.
Yeah,
it's Rylan Garrett.
He works in his, outside of this and at practice at the JV level to earn his minutes here. That's how you get your minutes, and obviously the minutes that you do get, you have to show. It may only be 4 or 5 minutes, but in that 4 or 5 minutes, what can you complete 5 passes?
Right.
Can you get on the ball? What can you do in that 4 or 5 minutes? Today he's going to probably see some more extended time. And what can we do in this extended time to, say, hey, if we need a break, can I get that? Am I the person that's going to be the first sub off the bench, second sub off the bench for that 4 or 5 minutes that we may need?
Nice ball there to Spath.
That's a great ball. And Royce is going to get his goal.
There's the goal.
There he is. All right.
There it is by Royce Austin.
You can take him off. He's done his day work right there. That's exactly what you're looking for out of Royce right there. Good play through the middle from him. Very, very smart play by Spath to get the ball out there. Royce has had his complete day, exactly what you want to see from a number 10, distributing the ball out wide, taking people 1v1, assisting, and obviously being the leading goal scorer at Kearney High.
Yeah, that's exactly what Royce Austin wanted to be doing here. Bearcats in complete control here. Good pass movement, ball there. Slide outside. Royce Austin saw that outside, just put it right in. And Bearcats now back complete control, up 6-0. Again, go back to the substitutes. Coach Steinberg say, hey, Rylan, you want to be a guy next year. You got to prove your minutes in big games. Bearcats have a few more games they want to play, but they want to play district ball. I mean, they want to go to state. And this to say is, I played varsity, but other people want it too. So I got to show the coach that I can come out here and play hard.
Yeah, it's a stepping stone for next year as well. It's just because you get minutes the year before, it does not mean you're guaranteed minutes the next year. People grow. their freshman. I mean, I'm going to say Ryland. I'm going to be honest with you. He's probably about 5'5".
Oh,
Honestly, probably he might even
maybe
be a little
less.
smaller. He's probably, probably looked like what I did, probably coming in freshman, maybe just a little bit small, a little shorter. But again, your bodies are going to change, your speed's going to change, you're going to get bigger. If you keep working out, you're going to get faster and get stronger. But over the summers, can you increase your soccer knowledge? Can you increase your soccer ability? And again, be ready for your next phase is your sophomore year, and can you keep consistently earning those minutes?
And Royce expand the field there. Find Foz on the right side. Bring it, if you look calling for it. AJ looking up there. Nice move there. Nice defensive play there by Bustamante. Trying to find.
That's good defending by Engen right there.
Yep. Jaffa trying to find a Jaffa on the left side. Bearcat throw in here. We got 7:45 remaining in this first half. All Bearcats 6-0. That's what the Bearcats wanted to see into the game. Carson Elsmeyer still in the game. Sorry. Carson is back in the game. AJ Foz coming out. So Carson Elsmeyer into the game. Nice flick on by Royce.
Yeah, and you'll see Ryland go up top, kind of, which is, in my opinion, his more natural position. He plays a lot like AJ Foz does.
I agree.
Hopefully, I would love to see him if he can, if he can get to AJ. I hope he grows in a little bit and gets into AJ's height because, again, another pacey player who's very good at the ball at his feet and that can score. I mean, that's what you want out of a number 9. I mean, typically, we'll call it a false 9 just because they're not quite, 6'1", 6'2", big stocky guys that are going to be, holding the ball up. They're going to be more of the ones that run in behind players and use their pace.
Right. So that's what maybe Steinberg wants to look at him as being that false 9 or that number 10 up top. Nice shot by Hofford. Come back there, Garrett finding it, looking up. Okay,
Can he go backwards here? That's fine. He's one to throw in. That's all you're looking for.
Battle for. Coaches probably say try to drop it back, and that's a little experience, but he kicked it off there. Carson Elsmeyer trying to win it. Nice job by shielding there by the defense, number 11, Galindo, for a goal kick for the Chieftains. Again, thanks for tuning in tonight for Kearney High School. This Class A2 matchup between the Kearney High Bearcats, the number 1 seed in this A2 district, and the number 4 seed Bellevue East Chieftains. Bearcats in complete control, 6-0. A pair of braces by brace by AJ Foz. Got the game started here at 7 minutes in. Elliot Lebsack gets made it 2-0 at 9 minutes in. Then Foz getting it 17 minutes, made it 3-1. A few minutes following that, Lebsack gets his brace, makes it 4-0, and then just almost following that, Lebsack gets his hat trick, 5-0, and last one, Royce Austin gets his goal with 10 minutes remaining in there. So Bearcats up 6-0 on 6 goals. Lebsack with a hat trick, Foz with the brace, and Austin gets his one. I think actually Royce Austin has probably 4 assists.
I think I've got him down for 3. I could be wrong.
3?
But I've got him down for 3.
Yeah, it could be 3 assists and a goal. That's a good.
Yeah, I've got him down for 3, I believe.
He's expanding that lead he has over he's the all-time Kearney High points scorer. He broke that record a few games ago.
Yeah,
and he's just kind of pushing that record out more.
And you see why, just by the again, by the way he plays and conducts himself. He's not going to take a day off just because you're playing what is obviously a very
an overmatched team. I mean, Bellevue East comes in. They're 3-12. Yeah. They're hoping for a miracle.
Yeah, you know what? They're coming. They've done some good things. They've gotten the ball forward. They've played 2, 3, 4, 5 passes that have gotten in an attacking position and gotten a shot off. But again, it was about 20 or so yards wide left. But again, they're not stopping. They're still making Kearney work for it. Again, it's just sometimes you have better soccer players and athletes.
Right, and that's and these Kearney soccer players. Remember, these boys have been playing together for a long time. They're seniors, but these boys playing together. We got a couple more substitutions coming back in for the Chieftains. Number 3, Alex Areola, sophomore, and number 15, Cody Schmidt, freshman, coming in for Miracle and Jaffa. He's probably a little frustrated here. Bellevue East. Again, you always come into the game thinking that we're going to win. You always get the upsets. And, Bearcats have had some tough games here against some teams that you'd think by record they should have dominated. One most notable was the Lincoln Pius X game. Bearcats won that 1-0. But if you look at Pius X's record, it's not much better. I think it's 3-9 on the season. And Bearcats had a hard-fought 1-0 win.
Yeah, hard-fought 1-0 win. But
Bearcats in.
If you've seen film on it, it was more than 1-0.
Yeah, Bearcats controlled it. They just couldn't.
you don't finish and you're frustrated that you don't finish, and you give your coaching staff a next to near heart attack because you don't finish.
Right.
I mean, it's hence why I don't do this for a profession, because I would be dead by the time I'm 35 with the amount of stress that they can cause me every now and again.
Right.
I love all these kids to death, but man, do they cause me some stress sometimes.
You've coached most of these boys, if not every single one of these boys in the club levels. So you know the stress level they've all
killing me sometimes out there, standing there jumping around, looking like a fish.
That's a pretty good reaction. Royce Austin, the third corner kick of the game for the Bearcats.
That's a great ball. Look
and
at
for Carson
it.
Swear.
Off the line.
I think it was defense.
That steals Spath header right there. That was a great header right there. That's another person who's in there for big ball winning factors, and there's Spath getting the goal taken away.
Yeah, that was Bustamante, 14, taking it right off the line. Well done. That's why you put one on the post.
I've done both. I've done both. If you want to, talk tactics, Steinberg and the coaching staff are all firm believers of the post down there. I've done zone with no posts. I've done zone with one post. I've done man with no post. I've done man with posts. I mean, honestly, I don't know if there is a perfect way. I prefer at least one person on the post, and honestly, I'm kind of more of a zonal man with, your two big center backs marking their biggest guys is kind of how I prefer to do it, if I'm telling them what to do.
Awesome with the run. Got end line there. Cleared off in traffic. Nice job by Kavorik. We haven't heard his name a whole lot tonight.
Yeah, and that's all right. You're not going to hear much of Kavorik and
right.
Engen. They're out there. They're playing.
Oh, slip down.
They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're not going to get a whole lot of, recognition due to the fact that, they're on the ball maybe 15, 20 touches a game.
Yep,
it's
nice.
One touch, pass, get it forward, complete a 5-yard pass, and go. And then they're there defending, see if they can't obviously prevent goals, but, prevent that ball from even getting anywhere near Hardy.
Yeah, nice job there by Reedy, bringing up there. Called his name. As it is, Kavorik. You won't hear Bryce's name as much, hopefully, tonight. Engen a little bit more. Engen's had a couple of nice defensive plays, but also Engen goes forward offensively.
Engen's, 6'1". Bryce is, he's on the shorter side for a center back.
Vibe is like 5'10".
5'10" on the tall side. I'll give him a little bit.
But Bryce is
he's very, very fast.
Yes.
And you're not going to see too many center backs that have the pace that he does. Honestly, he's probably, he grew up a forward, but he just can't finish. And if he listens to this, I really hope he hears this, but he really can't finish. It's hilarious. But he is such a good defender. He's so good mentally and seeing the game in front of him and telling people where he needs to be, where he wants them. Basically, he controls the field between him and Engen, but where he puts his body and the way that he makes, how hard he makes it for attackers to get past him, only just due to his body strength, but his speed. You just don't see that very often. I really hope he listens to this, though.
Yeah, we'll have to explain to Bryce.
We'll have to tell him. Oh my God!
That's a shot.
Oh, that didn't miss by more than 3 yards. The way that Royce is staring at that and looking at the sidelines, that didn't miss by more than 3 yards right there.
Yeah, that was a good shot there. Royce saw a shot there, corner post, and he won it because he's like,
he won it because he's like, man, this is gonna be my last. This is probably my last effort here.
Almost had that.
13 seconds left, but
right. Yeah, I doubt Austin's gonna spend more than maybe 10 minutes.
Like I said, if they give him 5 or 10, that'd be awesome to keep him, just to get a little run out, and that's about it. And you're gonna cure the. This is going to be the end of the half right here.
That is. And that's the end of the half here at Kearney High School with your Bearcats in complete control, 6-0 over the Visiting Chieftains. And we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back for the second half. We'll take a break here. We'll keep the camera on here, running, and we'll be back here in about 10 minutes here for the second half action with your Bearcats leading 6-0. Again, thank you for tuning in here. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. Second half action is underway here at Kearney High School with your Bearcats leading the visiting Chieftains here 6-0 here. Again, Robert Goff here. Nate Mishu's putting his microphone on right now, bringing you this action. Again, this game brought to you by First National Bank, our proud sponsor here at Bearcat Sports Network for everything we do. And we always thank our financial support for First National Bank for all that they do and all they contribute. Without their financial support, we cannot bring you the games we've had this year. We've broadcast and streamed over 40 Bearcat games, and this is postseason play, so there's some little things we have to do besides way. And by their financial support, they've done that. Also through the support of our administration, our great principal here, Dr. Chris Loof, and our wonderful AD. Good ball finding there, Lebsack. Cross.
And just a little behind him, but again, good ball by Lebsack. It's exactly what you're looking for him. I mean, you'll see the starters out there besides Carson Swartz for probably, can't imagine more than 10, 15 minutes.
Right. I think Carson Swartz's day is done. We're 10 minutes in. My guess is his
Get
day
that
is
kid
done.
some rest because I think he
was nursing it. He was nursing Engel. I have Carson class today. He told me he's kind of watching. Not bad. Like I said, he could play, but he's like, if we don't need him out there, and Jaron Hofford's going to easily control that down there, no big deal. So let's give Carson.
Besides Kavarik and I would probably say Engen. I think he puts the most minutes in the year, but I would even go to say him and Royce probably put the most if you're going to put a tracker on these guys' mileage.
Yep. So throwing for the Bearcats. And kind of try to control it down. Hoffer bringing it in. In Bearcats 6-0 lead off a brace by A.J. Foz and a hat trick by Elliot Lebsack. Royce Austin finished off with a goal with 10 minutes remaining. Bearcats lead 6-0. It's exact same score. These two teams met earlier this year, and Bearcats came away a 6-0 winner. The very first game of the season at Bell East in the Bell East tournament, which Bearcats ended up winning in a shootout final with Papiola Vista South, which is another strong team. Dish off by Austin. Lebsack. He has Foz.
Oh, good ball.
Good ball in.
That's good goalkeeping.
Oh, ouch.
Yep, cleared out by the goalie for a Bearcat throw-in. Goff will try to throw this in. He'll probably quick and throw it into the box there, but Lebsack flick on. Cleared out by Reedy on a double take.
Well, that's good. Very well done by Bryce right there to keep the ball on the ground and see if we can't keep possession of it.
As you said, Nate, Bearcats here. All the starters are in there except Carson Swartz. His day was done, and Carson was kind of nursing a little ankle. Not serious, but there's no reason now to have him out there with Bearcat Lee. There's no reason to have him whatsoever. So he's sitting on the bench here enjoying this wet, cold day. But I agree, 6-0. We are 3 minutes in the game. I say you'll probably start seeing starters pull out Austin, Elstermeyer, 10, 15 minutes into this half.
Honestly, I really think you changed maybe everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of changing center backs.
Yeah, me either. Usually you keep your line in, keep your line in, but
you can see your outside backs, which would be just fine. I'm not a big fan. You might see it, the last 5-10 minutes where you can do that and give them a break. But I mean, we'll see how Steinbrück does it and how he kind of logs their minutes and keeps them in track for this one. But personally, I'm never a fan of ever changing my center backs, even if you're up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, however many a score can get to in a day. But again, just personal preference.
True. Royce Austin is kind of controlling the ball midfield, just kind of killing time.
Yeah,
the Bearcats really aren't
doing a very good job at keeping the possession. Not, you want
to keep in that.
You're trying to have some good sportsmanship as well. While you're playing this, I mean, so you're trying not to run a score up as well. So keeping the ball, probably not just playing, going forward and throwing everything at you. Just slow it down. Yeah, you can go backwards and sideways in this game. Forward isn't the only way you have to go. So
right, Royce will continue to look to score, and he'll try to find different ways to do it. But he's not gonna.
Yeah, you're just not gonna see that. You're gonna see more passing from them, a little bit more on the ground, and then they're Foz running in behind and using his pace all the time.
And we'll try to keep a track of scores around the state here for final here. It's a final again
over at Lexington and North Platte, two kind of central Nebraska teams in Class B. Lexington with a 3-1 win over North Platte. Kind of what we expected.
Yeah.
Now, and again, in Class B, there are 8 districts.
Yep.
The winner of each district will go on to, I think they call it sub-state.
Yeah.
And then the next 8 teams with the highest points in the NSAA could get seeded again. They reseed the whole thing all over again.
Yeah, it's a little different.
And North Platte, I'm saying here right now, North Platte has a very good chance of being in one of those teams to get a sub-state going on. Also, final area around here, Hastings is defeated in girls action. Hastings girls defeated Kearney Catholic 4-1, and they will continue on.
And you give the little girls a shout out here. Girls won yesterday.
Yep.
I can't remember who they played.
They played Omaha Central.
Sorry, Omaha Central in Gretna, and won 2-0.
2-0.
So they'll be playing tomorrow.
No, Thursday.
Thursday. They switched it to Thursday.
They did switch it to Thursday. The game is
Whoops.
Thursday at 5 o'clock. So
Shows you how much I know.
yeah, the girls play at 5 o'clock,
confusing.
and it looks like the boys will play at 7 for district finals. So girls will play Gretna at Gretna 5 o'clock.
It'll be a fun match out there. Both teams very good.
Yeah.
Good luck to the girls there, and hopefully they can have another trip to state.
Yeah, some scores coming in here. First one, the Class A. I believe this is in A3 district or A4. Gretna has defeated Fremont 9-1. That's another number 1 seed.
Yep. Kind of expected there.
Absolutely. Gretna's one of those teams that, they're Class B. Oh, Fox trying to cut in. Oh, drag it off, kind of keep it out, I think.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, it's out. And they played a predominantly Class B schedule. However, they did have a very impressive win over Lincoln East. So, I wouldn't discount Gretna. There's usually a strong club program. So right now, that's the only Class A scores we have coming in. I'm sure a lot of it are getting started at 7 o'clock. Looks like I don't think that's one of those rules are there. I think the throw-in.
We've talked about both two of the throw-in rules.
The throw-in did not come in from Bell East.
Oh.
And nice flick
Good
back.
little flick.
Cross.
Pass, ball coming across, and good defending there. Way to open your body and clear it out the way you're facing. Yeah, and there's your throw-in rule.
There's the throw-in rule that.
Not a big fan of that one.
Nope. As I say, as soon as I saw that rule, I was like, Nate's going to have a comment about that one.
Yeah, I don't know why we changed from the FIFA rules, in all honesty, other than the 40 minutes. There's really not a lot you should really have to change, in all honesty. They're the globally used rules, but Nebraska just likes to make it a little more difficult.
They follow the national NFHS rules
Yeah.
instead of the FIFA rules.
Which there's not a lot of differences. It's just kind of little tedious differences that I don't know why they change, in all honesty. They're there, and FIFA created them for a reason.
As a Foster, Bearcats in possession, trying to keep down the attacking half. Of course, they'll always want to try to get the clean sheet. It's 32 minutes away from that, but that's something they'll look forward to.
That's your final end product now, is keeping a clean sheet with Hardy. You don't want to give up a goal here. You've done well. You've worked hard to get this to 6-0. Now you need to sit here, still defend for the next 31 minutes, and make sure that you keep your clean sheet again.
Okay, checking our cameras. You're having some issues. They're trying to get our camera across there. Looks like Lebsack with a corner, and that's Royce. Change things around. Lebsack with a corner. Austin flick off, going outbounds.
Royce wanted to use his head.
I did think so. Royce,
5'3" body on it.
Royce wanted to go there. Battle's like, hey, I could head one in. Like, no, Royce.
He does.
No.
Actually, he unfortunately he's a little short of stature, but he's actually very good with his head, and he will, honestly, just in general, a natural goal scorer, no matter what he's gonna put right foot, left foot.
Royce, exactly.
If he could use his hands, he could use his hands for all I care. I mean, he's just gonna whatever way to get the ball in the back of the net, he's just going to be natural at it.
Yeah, he just has a nasty to put the ball back. Some guys can do well, and that's good ball over top there to Elstemeyer. Is going to skip.
A little too far. It spun a little bit for me. A little more spin on that one. It's not quite as wet out there now.
As we talked to, natural goal scorers, we are giving heart to Bryce. And Bryce, you do so many great things well, but putting the ball in the back of the net.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
it's
probably
not your strong suit yet.
And in for the Bearcats, here's the substitution number in Ryland Garrett, number 9, and number 13, Angel Vila. And that's what we're talking about. Royce Austin, 10 minutes in. We called it.
We
Royce
know what
Austin.
we're talking about.
Royce Austin and A.J. Foss.
Yeah, good day by both of those guys.
Yep.
I mean, they came in and done exactly what they needed to in the 50 minutes that they've played, and straight professionalism from the two right there.
And having some fun on the sideline, Carson Schwartz, who's been out to
some
start.
water.
He was over doing the water boy action. he was doing the trainer. He's like, he rushed to Royce and tried to get him.
Good save
Ball.
by the keeper there on Elliott.
Cleared out.
Again, but when Bryce does score, though, I'll let you guys know it.
Oh,
They are typically worldies is what we will call them. They are top bins. Leave practice early. Do whatever you want to because the kid will hit a laser. Promise you that.
If Bryce going to hit it, he's going to hit it hard.
Breakaway. He'll miss anything. Ooh,
Lebsack slipped.
He'll miss a lot of the ones that are Bryce. You know, we would love for Bryce to score, but I tell you what, he'll hit one that you're just like, how in the heck? And you just have to end practice right there.
Yeah, you're done. Because Bryce will be done.
Because everyone's laughing.
Bryce will be done with practice. He'll be sprinting. Shirt might, it'll be a Ronaldo shirt will come off. Everything. It might be a 20-minute celebration.
I know. I've called practice a few times when he's hit a couple little ones that you're just like you're just laughing. All right, let's just wrap it up on that, and then we'll be done for the day.
And in for the Chieftains, number 2, Colin Peets, sophomore. We are 28 minutes in. Again, tune in after this game. We will take about a 10 to 15-minute break. Teams will warm up. I see on the practice field, I look like there's Millard West. I don't see Elkhorn South, but I'm sure they'll be out there soon on the practice field starting to warm up. And the referees will want to get that game going right away. And I'm sure those two teams will want to get that game going right away.
Yeah, late travel back for them.
Yep. Game's supposed to start at 7:45. And it probably won't be very much action. They'll warm up. They'll come onto the field. They'll maybe do a 5 or 10 minutes on this field to do introductions, and then they'll want to kick off. So my guess is it'll probably kick off be close to 12 o'clock. Or not 12 o'clock. Close to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
That's a little too late, Mr.
Yeah.
Goff.
So it'll be 8 o'clock kickoff, and those two teams will want to get back home
Yeah.
because they have a 3-hour trip.
I know that
Oof.
these boys get back a little late every now and again from home games, getting home at like 10:30 or so, and they got 3 hours to drive back still.
Yeah.
That's a great ball.
And that's the advantage that Kearney has by
it's
being the
kinda
number 1
nice for them.
seed.
It's kind of nice for them to get those guys out here. I know that that's a handball.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not going to call
He
it.
ain't gonna call it.
That's definitely a handball, though.
And that's what Kearney said and Coach Steinberg have said repeatedly is,
It's nice to get them out here every now and again, and
yeah,
kind of they typically play 20, 30 minutes down the road, and just by the time traffic is done, typically for the most part, it's nice to not be the ones driving 3+ hours. I mean, these guys are Kearney's used to it. They do it year in and year out, but I mean, it's a little change for those guys. They're not quite used to that, and I know that they enjoy that.
Yeah, Kearney does. I've always said this, and I believe this. Kearney does have an advantage over a lot of teams on traveling. And people think, well, it's 3 hours to Omaha, and they're traveling 3 hours here. But the Kearney boys and the Kearney girls, we're used to that.
Yeah, they do it all the
We
time.
do it all the time. I think we've been to Omaha 3 times this year. We've been to Lincoln about 4 or 5 times this year. It's not uncommon for these kids. They know the Kearney soccer knows every year they're going to get on a bus and they're going to travel 5 or 6 times.
Exactly. And with the introduction of the hack, they got we'll call it less than favorable schedule.
Yeah, a little bit this year. Yeah.
We'll call it that. I mean,
Yeah.
playing on Mondays, almost all but I think they had 3 home games. So I mean,
Yeah, it wasn't much.
A lot of traveling for them, which again, part of that's just being the first year in the hack. Welcome to the hack. Have a good time.
Nice
But
ball in
it's
by
not
Garrett.
something that's a goal. No,
Yeah,
missed it wide.
ooh.
Missed it
Oh,
wide.
that
A lot
would
of
have been awesome.
Rylan Garrett, nice ball into Lebsack trying to get us 4th one. And my guess is Lebsack will, 2 more Bearcats coming up in the line. Lebsack and my Jackson Lane's coming in. It's usually
Yeah.
defensive
It's
mid, so I might be
Root.
looking at Spath.
Yeah, and then Tyler Hepner.
Yeah,
would
no,
be- my assumption would be out wide for him.
it'll be Michael Root's going to come in.
Oh, sorry, that's Root. My bad.
Yeah, Michael Root's going to come in, and Jackson Lane is going to come in a second here. Jackson usually is a defensive mid, would probably be Spath, probably Braden Spath.
Yeah, that would be your typically most like for like sub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll see Tyler Hepner here real soon. Bearcat throw in, substitution in. Michael Root, number 7. Michael Root's coming in. Yep. Michael Root coming in for Elliot Lebsack. And as we thought, Jackson Lane coming in defensive mid for Braden Spath. Both seniors playing their second to last home game ever at Kearney High. Because again, look, Kearney High, it looks like in about 25 minutes they will advance to the district championship game. right now holding commanding 6-0 lead. And I haven't seen anybody else warming up in the sidelines. I see a lot of happy Bearcats on the sidelines having some fun. So, okay. Again, it's been nice here having Hardy. He's kind of sitting back there. It would not surprise me if we see.
He'll come out.
Yeah, if we see.
You'll see Jared Boozy.
Jared
come in
Boozy.
here probably now.
I'd say about 10 minutes left in the game, maybe.
It'd be nice. I'd give him 20 in all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah. They might put Boozy up. Nice ball by Lane. Flicked it by Rylan Garrett, trying to get split in.
The pace by the little fella.
Yeah, come on, hit a turn, shoot. That's oh.
And Carson
Nelson.
That
Goal by
fella.
Carson Elstemeyer.
Gosh.
Rylan Garrett.
It just 6 yards out from him. Just tease it up. That's.
Rylan.
I'm giving that. Carson gets it, but I'm going to give it to Rylan.
Right, absolutely. Same thing that earlier. Go by Foz. Rylan Garrett, nice spin, nice hit. Flicked right off the goalkeeper's hands and just set up on a tee for Carson Elstemeyer. Carson just said, come on, ball drop, and he just drilled it in for his first goal this evening. 7-0 Bearcats. 24 minutes remaining in this game. Bearcats in complete control right now. Looking to now get out of this game here, move on. Yep. There's Tyler Hepner taking his gear off. He's warming up, and I'm sure
We'll probably see him for Elstermeyer.
Yep. Carson Elstermeyer's day is probably the next throw in because the Bellevue's player is
complete.
Yep. His game will be done for the day.
My assumption is your outside backs. Maybe Hoffert would be next, just kind of as
Yeah.
you roll a little deeper into the game. Those will probably be more in the last, 10, 15 minutes there.
Probably going to see the next one. Yeah, you'll probably see Dathan Nelson.
Would like to see Boozy come in with that.
Yep, Boozy will probably come in. Dathan Nelson will coming in for usually Dathan Nelson's a left back. All right, in for the Bearcats. Number 16, Tyler Hepner. Tyler, again, another senior player playing his second to last game here. Good job, Tyler Hepner. He's been playing off. Been a nice job coming off the bench here. Been a good team player. Carson Elstemeyer takes a seat, and Carson Schwartz doing his good job of being team manager. Trying to get the water jug. Tyler Hepner coming in, and also coming in number 22 for Bellevue East. That's Keegan Kearney. First time we called his name. I say right now, I think all the midfielders. The only people left was the back line for the Bearcats, and
Yeah, I still think you'll see Hoffert come off most
Yep.
likely. You might leave him on. I don't know. I mean,
well,
I really don't know who else is down there.
Here's-
Can't quite see the back of their hoods.
I see warming up in the sidelines, Caden Lawn. Caden's played.
He'd be an outside
Involved for-
back.
Yeah, he'd be an outside back. Shocked I have not seen. Usually I think to see Caden Lawn and Dathan Nelson, who are probably playing outside backs.
Yeah, that would be my assumption.
Yeah, Caden's
later
warm-
in the game with about 10 minutes left.
Yeah, Caden's warming up, so you probably about 6 or 7 minutes. You'll see Caden coming in. He's stretching out.
Good little play there. A little in and out, little 3-4 pass combination there with Lane and Goff en route.
No, not Lane. Who is that? Oh, Root. Lane's warming up. A whole bunch of Bearcats warming up here. Oh, Eddie on the sidelines. Back there, Engen. Yeah, my guess is you're going to see, I said Caden Lawn's getting warmed up there. We're at 21 minutes left here. And Bearcats won it. But I bet you'll see Jared Boozy here soon. He's still got his sweats on. And Caden Lawn's continuing to warm up there. Yeah, Stuart Shine's not going to want to put anybody out there that's not fully warmed up in this cold, chilly evening. So, throwing Bearcats, they've done a nice job of limiting. Bryce and Jaden have done a nice job of limiting any kind of attack for Bellevue East and keeping the ball on this side of the field. Throw in to Freeze. Goff will chip it forward. Oh, net. Kind of a shot, half shot for outside back. Okay, we'll just throw in the box. Maybe get lucky.
Oh, that's a good defensive header there by Engen. Or, geez, Louise, sorry, that's Hoffert. Ooh, that's a foul. Yep.
Yep.
That's a great turn by Angel Avila there.
Cross
Clipped him
gonna
on
hurt
the
him.
back.
They're going to put it up there. And try slow play. Colin Goff will take the free kick. Back error from about 38 out. Trying to find the head of maybe Jackson Lane. Ball over top. Oh, not quite over top of Reedy. It looks like it's Reedy. Got hit on. Or 16. Oh, it was 16. Kyle Bishop, sophomore. Cleared the ball out. Bouncing Rylan Garrett.
Oh, darn it. Oh, he can pick it up. He's fine.
Yep.
Unintentional.
Yep. I think one of his defenders was like, what are you doing? He's like, no, it's unintentional. He
fine.
kicked that out.
Very well done by Hofford again.
Yeah, nice job by Hofford. He's giving up a little bit of weight and probably a little bit of strength. That's a big, strong kid out there.
Yep.
Miracle. What's again? I keep thinking Jaffa. And Hofford giving a little weight, a little bit of strength to him. We're halfway through this second half of action here at Kearney High School. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Robert Goff, calling play-by-play for the Bearcat Sports Network here in this A2 District Soccer game alongside Nate Mishu, Kearney High alum soccer player and former Midland University soccer player as Bearcats in control 7-0. Glad you guys are tuning into our Strive Sports Network tonight, brought to you by First National Bank. First National Bank, our proud supporter of everything we do here at Bearcat Sports Network. Without their financial support, we could not bring you games like tonight, especially this district postseason action here. So we thank everybody at First National Bank for all that they've done for us in our financial support, as well as thank our administrators, Dr. Christopher Loof and Ryan Hogue, our administrator, or our athletic director, for helping us out. And in for the Bearcats now, number 15, Caden Lawn. In for Jaron Hoffert.
Yeah. He's been dinking around there a little bit.
Yep.
In the midfield as of late.
Yeah, Caden Lawn. I do. That's a good-looking sophomore out there for the Bearcats. I think, Coach Steinberg has his eye on maybe kind of taking maybe Carson Schwartz's spot. A little bit.
Just a little bit.
That Caden probably be a starter next year.
Yeah.
And he's actually had quite a few significant minutes. I know he played the Lincoln Southeast game, which Bearcats won 2-0. He had a lot of minutes, and that's when Braden Spath went down with injury. Jordan Freeze with a nice ball in. Hung up in the air, flicked on by Michael.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, unlucky there by Michael Root trying to find a goal here. And some scores area around here. Aurora is leading York 3-0. Not really seeing. I see West Side 9-minute goal. Omaha West Side 1-0. And I'm trying to see who they playing here. I'll bring that up. I don't. And we're trying to follow district actions around. There's several districts. I believe there's 3 districts in play tonight.
That would probably be a foul, and man, that's almost yellow card worthy. In all honesty,
That's kind of a hard foul right there. Agree.
Yeah, that was kind of unnecessary. In all honesty.
And West Side at Gretna, and West Side is up 1-0 over Bellevue West.
That's probably
And
another handball. If he doesn't, it should be a penalty kick.
Should be
in my
PK right there.
honesty.
No, he's calling.
Let's see if it's gonna be. I think it might be on top of the box. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's right close outside the line there.
Yeah. Tough one to have a free kick though. In all honesty, I mean, very hard to get it up and over the wall or whatever you're gonna try to do with this one.
Yeah, who's going to take this shot here?
I honestly, probably maybe Angel
That's my guess. Is usually Angel.
would be my look, or Ryland. I know Ryland strikes a ball pretty well. Oh, I thought that was a little deeper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I thought that
Angel.
was more on the 18, not the top of the D.
Angel Vila Jr.
Yeah.
going to take the free kick.
Again, low and off that surface is what you're going to look for here.
Yeah, if you can get skip one off there, it's going to clip off this real fast. But looks like about a 5-6 man wall. Angel is skip.
Good
Not-
idea though.
And finish in, and that's
Tyler Hepner.
Tyler Hepner.
Woo!
Tyler Hepner with the goal. And good job for Tyler. That is Tyler Hepner's first career Bearcat goal.
Yeah.
Okay, for Tyler. Nice job crashing the box by Tyler on that goal. And congratulations to Tyler here. Second to last game. Getting a much-deserved goal. good job here on the free kick. Is what you do. Crash, go in there, do what you're supposed to do. And that Tyler did his job. Didn't sit and watch it. He crashed and got his just rewards.
Yep, and the Angels does what he's looking to do, put the ball on the ground, see if he can't bounce one in there, and, at least testing the keeper from, 18 yards out. So should be a goal kick. Yep, unlucky.
I'm a root with the ball.
Good touch. Good ball forward. Maybe a smidge too far. Oh, he saved it.
Saved it in.
Ah, it's out.
That's going to be out for is it a corner?
Unlucky.
Nope, goal kick. Substitution in. Coming in for Bellevue East, number 9, Alan Naharo. And I see on my right side with 15 minutes left, I see both teams absolutely warming up. Millard West and Elkhorn South getting ready for the nightcap. Again, we will be able to keep that. That game is brought to you by the support of the Millard West and the Elkhorn South administrations. They asked if we could do the games for them because I'm sure a lot of players could not come out. So kind of a long drive on a work night. And we're absolutely would help them out, especially Millard West. They're a fellow Strive school. Want to help those two teams out there because I think Millard West would do it for us. So we'll bring that. We'll have a break here. We'll bring the action. Cannon Rath will be here a little bit. Oh, in for the game now. Number 25, Jared Boozy. We thought Jared would come in for.
He does dink around up top.
Yeah, dink around top.
He does dink around up top in the summer too and plays back.
Yep.
He does have the ability to play both.
They're going to keep Jacob. I guess that's going to keep Jacob Hardy in for the goal.
Yeah, keep him standing cold.
Yep. Carson Schwartz still doing his diligence, Carson's having a lot of fun on that sideline, being the water boy, and he's getting quite abused. I see a few more Bearcats starting to warm up on the sidelines. I see who else out there, Dathan Nelson.
Oh, good
starting
ball.
to warm, good ball in, follow up. Oh,
Well done
cleared
by the
out.
keeper.
And Kane Lawn, right? Bryce going to head it out to find Lawn. That's what I like to see right there. Number 10, Miracle Najaffa. He's playing hard all the way through. That young man is a senior. His high school career is going to end in about 13 minutes and 17 seconds. There with this team down 8-0. But you play hard all the way through, and that's what you want to see, kids. Play hard all the way. Don't put your head down. Just go play. Go play with your teammates. Go play with your family that you had on here. And hats off to that kid. And that's what he's doing. But you don't want to get really chippy. Like last night, I was watching the Grand Island Lincoln High game, and towards the end of that game, it's 3-0 Grand Island, and it's starting to get a little chippy. Some yellow cards came out, and some it's 3-0. It's not that bad, but 3-0 is a big lead. But you don't want to see injuries or chippiness in a late game. And of course, this is 8-0, and I see some more Bearcats quite a few Bearcats coming in here. There's number 11, Dathan Nelson, number 22, James Dakin, and look at number 20, Hamid Hosseini. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure Dathan will come in for.
Dathan will go on the outside back.
He'll go outside back
probably
for.
Come in the middle.
Yep.
And along with Dakin, you might kind of see that midfield switch out a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Because Dathan's the only true outside back, and they're about ready to head to the line. He'll probably come in for Goff, number 3. Dakin usually plays defensive mid. He might come in for a center back. You might see Engen come out.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard pressed if one of those two came out.
Yeah.
I'm not changing him.
Usually you don't see with 12 minutes remaining. I'd say Engen.
Especially with a freshman who doesn't really play there.
Or exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually he's more of a defensive mid, so you might see Jackson Lane pulling out here.
You might see one of them come out and Jackson go back in would probably be the most, if that's how they're going to roll that way, take one of those guys out and drop Jackson back. But
yeah, I could see the dropping Jackson back.
Probably be the only scenario that I see one of those center backs coming out for the 3 that are going in.
Ball down here. Nice run by Root down the left side here. Trying to find a line, crossing it in.
Ball, one more.
One more. There you go.
Back to him. Oh.
Swinging outside.
Right idea. Oh, DeVries.
DeVries.
Big of a touch and hit.
Oh, Angel took a little time. Nice drop back, but yeah, Angel's got to hit
Good
that.
idea. Yep. He's got to get it out of his feet.
Goff throwing the ball in.
And now maybe hit it.
No. Nice gun here, Angel. See, left foot. No. He was. I think he was trying to get a call there. There was a little.
He might have got clipped there. I don't think you're going to get called.
You're not going to call it
nothing game.
8-0. Yeah, 0-0. He might have got that 8-0. He's not going to get that one. That's kind of iffy. There was a little bit of contact, but nothing that you're probably going to lose much sleep over. Even if it's 0-0.
Game, yes.
That might 0-0
situation.
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to ask for that always because honestly, it probably maybe was. Maybe. I'll give him. I don't know. I'll go maybe. I'm not upset if it's not called as a neutral spectator. You're not upset if it is called. Obviously, if you're one of the other teams, you're
advantage on there. Advantage played on. Ball here.
Good touch.
Nice back touch. Shot on. That's
very well. There you go.
That's
a little better by them there.
Shot on by Luis Urzura. That, I believe, is the first shot on goal recorded tonight by Bellevue East. Jacob Hardy with his first save of the evening. Cleared out on the right side by Hepner. Nice turn by Hepner. Finally going to end line, find Boozy. Click out. Speed Bearcat throw in. And 3 more Bearcats. We'll call it evening. In for the Bearcats. Number 22, James Dakin. Number 20, Hamid Hosseini. And number 11, Dathan Nelson. No, Goff is staying in. The both center backs are going out. Well, that's something we didn't. We weren't thinking about that. We actually were predicting the outside backs be coming out.
I'm a little confused because we only have 3 in the back.
Jordan frees up doing the throw
okay.
in. Because usually Dathan Nelson is coming in on the left side.
I guess you want to get everyone in and not take any one of those guys out. And that's just fine.
So DeFries and Goff are staying in. They're the only 2 starters still left in the game, and Hardy. In the back line, James Dakin, number 22 freshman, big kid, big, strong, quick kid, and number 11, Dathan Nelson, a junior. Also coming in the game was number 20, Hamid Hosseini, and I think he came in as an offensive mid role for. I didn't see who he came in for. Who?
Angel Avila.
For Angel Avila, yep. Ball over top here, trying to find Boozy.
That's
nice play.
Well done.
Nice defense there by number 4, Daniel Reedy. I'll cut out. 8:26 remaining. Jackson Lane controlling the ball. Swinging it outside for DeFries. On the line coming in. Brady coming for the Bellevue East Chiefs, number 21, Ian Leon Martinez, Jr. He'll come in the next free ball. 8 minutes remaining here in this A1 District first round action. For your Bearcats are leading the Bellevue East Chieftains 8-0 on a hat trick by Elliot Lebsack and an brace by A.J. Foz. Goals by Tyler Hepner, Royce Austin, and Carson Elstemeyer lead 8-0. Free kick outside from about 20 on the outside. Probably DeFries is going to take this one. Cannon Rath just entered us the building. He'll be calling game later this afternoon. 7:33 remaining. Free kick here. DeFries. He'll probably put this on frame. He's got to root for an outside back to score a goal. Actually, I think DeFries has one this year.
I think he's got a good one, too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Nope. He sailed that one. I believe it's good for 3. And for the Chieftains, number 21, Leon Martinez. And see some more Bearcats warming up. No. So we've got a few more Bearcats that just were awarded varsity jerseys. But with 7 minutes remaining, you figure you got to get those boys up and warming up. And if they're not warming up now, they may not get much in the action here because there's not a whole lot of time left because you don't want to come in when they're cold. So, Chieftain throw in. Bearcats will be back in action here on Thursday night, 7 p.m. District Championship game. I hope you guys could come on out here. Weather's supposed to be much nicer. So come on out to the district game. Watch the boys in action, live voices. Like to see everybody here at Bearcat Field at Kearney High School. Beautiful facility. Kickoff will be 7 o'clock this evening. Who the Bearcats play? We'll find that out later tonight when when Millard West will be taking on Elkhorn South. Those 2 teams met last week on Friday evening,
and Millard West came out 1-0 victory. But, I saw a funny tweet there by Elkhorn South that said, Millard West just converted the most meaningless cross of the year. You still want to win a game, but, did it mean much? Tonight, it means everything. Loser of that game goes home. Winner will advance to play these Bearcats on Thursday evening. Also that night, the Lady Bearcats will be in Gretna, and they'll be taking on the host Dragons at that district final for a chance also to go to Morrison. Dathan Nelson scanning the field. Back to Hosseini. Oh, Goff kind of got a little foot up a little high there. Hosseini, nice job tracking it down. Up to Goff. Root shoved off. Oh, nice heel kick. Nice job by Reedy, number 5, coming over, clearing that out. Daniel Reedy. Called his name quite a bit tonight. Got the captain band on there for a reason. Oh, sorry, that was number 5, Harrison Kurtz. Oh, nice run there by Boozy. Great run.
Man.
Looked on, and,
Oh, so unlucky.
Oh, Jackson Lane saw it. And
Goodness, good save.
Jackson Lane saw that kicked off there. Great run by Boozy. Lane tried to finish it off, deflected off, ball bounced right to, I think it was Jordan DeFreeze.
Yeah.
And DeFreeze was defending. Goalie got back up, ran back here, and DeFreeze finished. 4:34 remaining here at Kearney High. Corner kick in.
Oh, good up by Root there.
Root.
Unlucky.
Yep. Root through it, lawn, and be a goal kick for the Chieftains. Let's see. Trying to follow some action here. Some actions here. Class, a fellow Hack team, Pius the 10th, we talked about them earlier. They are leading Waverly 1-0. So far, I think that's the only score we've seen as of late. I haven't seen a whole lot. Come by Jackson Lane, good run. Bellevue East trying to find 21 Libertines. And Dathan Nelson tracked him down, threw it in. Cleared out there by Dakin. Rounded up by 7 Urzura. As the other two teams, I see Elkhorn South starting to make their way onto the track, getting ready for the game.
Good tackle. And can you shield it up? Well done. Now you can call it if you want to. We'll take the foul.
Oh, they're going to get
He's unlucky.
That's unlucky.
We're taking it.
Yeah, it looked
no
like
advantage there, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looked like Goff kind of got pushed down there, and I think the ref's going to let him play on. I think earlier in the game, Goff was a little frustrated there. He got kind of held and pushed down there and slid down the field. But this late in the game, you're not going to get much calls like that. The ref's just going to let's just play on. As long as there's no physicality, and it really was. It was a foul, but probably not enough to really worry about. And so far, it's been a pretty clean game. It helps the Bearcats got on quick really fast. Two goals in the first 7 minutes of the game. Kind of took the wind out of Bellevue East. Any chances Bellevue East had. Nice job clearing it back to Hardy. He'll take his time. He'll sit out with 2:24 remaining. And might as well just sit on the ball. He'll wait for Hearns.
You just play it to one of the center backs. And honestly, I don't know why it needs to go long.
It doesn't even go long. He'll just stand right there. Just keep it right there.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind it.
Honestly, that's just part of the game.
If you're not going to press forward, just keep it back there.
Najaffa went forward, pressed it up. And with 2:24 remaining, Jacob just held the ball and just held it there. And why not? They let the clock run out.
Reason to do that, just keep it simple.
Yeah, just keep it simple. No one gets hurt. There's that example ball skipping. Nice job of Dakin swinging it out there, clearing it out. 1:45 remaining here. Again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight for the Bearcat Sports Network. This action here, the Bearcats boys soccer team ranked number 1 in the state. And number 1 state, number 2 seed, overall seed in this NSAA boys Class A state tournament, trying to defend their state title. And they open the defense here with a convincing 8-0 victory over the Bellevue East Chieftains. 1:18 remaining. And we will take a break. And again, our game tonight was brought to us by First National Bank and the great administration of the Kearney High School for all they've done.
And after this one, we'll take a break here, and we'll get everything reset for our nightcap game, it's the Millard West versus Elkhorn South. We'll have you action on that game, and that game was brought to you. We want to thank the administration of Elkhorn South and Millard West for agreeing to finance and pay for that. So with all the fans, great run by Michael Root. Can you get in there?
Good goalkeeping.
So all the fans that could not make it from Elkhorn South and could not make it from Millard West, you guys watch the game action here because that's going to be a great game, ladies and gentlemen. I think that might be the best game of the first round of districts. 2-3 games are always some great, but that one's going to be a good one. So I hope you guys tune in for watch that. I can guarantee there'll be a whole host of Bearcats going to stick around for a while, including Coach Steinberg's going to watch that one. 20 cents remaining here. Maybe we'll get one more shot. Hosseini will take a shot. Flicking outside for Boozy. Oh, there, Jared. It's in.
Get in there.
Oh!
Darn it.
Just left. Jared Boozy trying to find one here. Nice run. And that'll end it. It's 3-2-1. And that ends the game here. Great, nice win here for the Bearcats as they defeat Bellevue East 8-0. Again, we'll be back here in a little bit here. For myself, Nate Mishu, we're glad you guys tuned in tonight. And Allie Myers, thank you, Allie, for our camera operator. And we'll see you guys here Thursday night at Bearcat Sports Network when the Bearcats will be taking on, winner yet to be determined. But please tune in. For those sticking around, we'll be back here in about 10-15 minutes for Millard West and Elkhorn South. All right, guys, we'll sign off here a little bit. We'll be right back. Bearcat Sports Network brought to you by First National Bank.